Birmingham, England has well over 1 million inhabitants. The Birmingham Klansmen say 125 people pay the 5 shillings a week subscription. They also claim they have the financial backing of a well-known Birmingham businessman, but they won't name him. 1 person in every 15 in Birmingham today is coloured, West Indian, Pakistani, Indian. The burning crosses have frightened many. Some talk of reprisals if things get worse. The Ku Klux Klan of Birmingham, though it protests non-violence, can hardly be expected to improve race relations. In these council flats near the city centre lives the most bluntly outspoken of the Birmingham Klansmen, Chief Spokesman George Newey, 27 years old, unmarried.
Myself, for coloured people, I would deport them tomorrow if I had my way. They're nothing but a scourge on the good land.
Have you had personal experience of living near coloured people?
Oh yes, I've had living next door to them.
Do you in fact hate coloured people?
I don't hate coloured people, no. I just dislike their presence for being in this country.
Newey's deputy, John Richards, is 21 and currently unemployed.
Is it true that most of the people who attended your meeting last night used to belong to Colin Jordan's movement?
The majority of them did, yes.
Why did you break away?
Broke away because of dissatisfaction with Colin Jordan as leader, and also fundamental differences in the policy which we would like to follow and the policy which Colin Jordan is following. We do not intend wearing hoods or having initiation ceremonies.
Well, the law specifically says that we cannot dress up in public, but at private meetings, in private, I think we will, yes.
What will you wear?
Hoods, and the same regalia as the KKK in America.
You'll have burning crosses at your meetings?
If we can get somewhere that's private, in the open, we will have burning crosses. This will be our symbol.
Have you been in prison at any time?
Yes, I was in prison for 3 months for painting slogans on walls, which when I was with Colin Jordan's National Socialist movement.
Now, Colin Jordan says your movement is childish. What do you say about that?
Well, I could say a few things about Colin Jordan, but I don't want to haggle with another right-wing organisation, and so petty squabbles to our organisation is out.
But why do you want to call yourself Ku Klux Klan? This isn't at all British, and yet you're talking about wanting a super British race, aren't you?
Yes, I believe the white man is a superior human being.
Imperial wizard Robert Shelton said this to ITN Reports.
Yes, sir, we get many letters of support. In fact, we have so much support in Britain that we are anticipating very shortly having a subsidiary movement to take place in Britain.
9 days ago, Britain had its first fiery cross. It was fixed to the front door of a leader of the Indian community in Leamington Spa. Since then, there have been 3 such incidents in Birmingham, 2 in London. Last Saturday night at the Chapel Pub, central Birmingham, the Ku Klux Klan made its first public appearance in Britain. 16 members and some journalists watched George Newey open the meeting.
This meeting here tonight is to form the Birmingham branch of the KKK. Greeting Klansmen, greeting Klanswomen. Greeting. For some of you, this is your first Klans meeting. I welcome you to the Klan. Greeting to our fellow Klansmen in America, and I hope to see Bob Shelton soon. Within the near future, we hope to be officially united with the KKK of America. The Labour Party, who misrules our country today, is nothing but a Marxist organisation pledged to make Britain a communist satellite country, and also pledged by their Jewish masters to mongrelise our great British race, who have repelled all invaders for 1,000 years with blood and courage, but are now being invaded by the silent black invasion, which consists of the scum and the throwouts of their stinking black countries. This statement is to the press. We, the Klan, have nothing to do with the burning crosses in and around Birmingham. We intend to achieve our aims purely by peaceful means. I repeat, by peaceful means. Our argument is not with the nigger in the street, but the pigs who have brought them over here. Fair enough?
Deputy spokesman for the Birmingham Klan, John Richards.
The youth of today is subjected to a never-ending stream of decadent films,
popular music, literature, all of which are designed to degrade and debase the mind of the adolescent youth. What we shall do as regards the youth of this country is to train them by means of a period of junior national service, if it can be called that, by training them to indulge in the healthy arts of camping and hiking and mountaineering, instead of spending all their time skiving around in coffee bars and such places of low entertainment as the youth of today are reputed to frequent. 2,000 years.
The Klan's inaugural meeting was no roaring success, only 16 members there, and the whole thing broke up in disorder shortly after this reminder of Britain's imperial past.
And produced a world that any person could look upon in the 19th century, the late 19th century, and declare that 1/3 of it was coloured red, the colour of Great Britain. And that colour, which was won at the cost of blood, and British blood. These men gave their lives for this country, and we will not betray them.
No! The manager of the pub had been told the room was wanted for a sales conference at the Phoenix Book Club of America. When he learned the truth, Mr. Walter Lacey took immediate action.
That's an example of hospitality in Birmingham.
Good night. All out. Don't come back again. Good night.
There's a man good night from me. He's feeling very soon.
A big one?
Very soon.
No.
And that's
Good night.
a Ku Klux Klan lady. Right? Do you want to have money back, please?
You what?
Money back. Or these half.
Yes, you've had the room and you've had your money.
Yes, but we haven't had our time. Our time isn't up by a long chalk, please.
You've had your...
We want
No,
our
get up,
half.
all of you. Excuse me, you've been talking.
A government spokesman has condemned the Birmingham Klan as a small lunatic fringe. What are the feelings of Britain's coloured people? We showed our film at the Klan meeting to Mr. Jan Carew, a novelist from British Guiana.
I would say that we are not worried by this specific aberration of a British branch of the KKK. The KKK itself is a phenomenon of the American Reconstruction period and came out of very backward rural communities, terrified about the sort of predominance of Negro power in their society. There's no parallel situation here. There is a situation here, however, that causes us great concern, a situation of color, of discrimination in jobs and in housing that has got to be dealt with cooperatively by the million immigrants and also by whatever authorities exist. Looking at this film of the first meeting of the British branch of the KKK, I would say it struck me very forcibly that the ladies and gentlemen weren't particularly splendid examples of the super race